Today I would like to do an inner child meditation with you. In this meditation, you will get in touch with that younger part of you that sometimes reacts in a suboptimal way in the present because it is still in the past, in your childhood. And it's very well possible to get in contact with that younger part of you and reassure it so that it can relax and you are able to act rather than react in your life. So go ahead and close your eyes. And direct your attention inside your body. All the senses are open and receptive. And bring in the attention now a recent challenge. Something that happened where you didn't react how you expected. Or there was a lot of anger in you. Perhaps disappointment. Perhaps you were very hurt by something that you hadn't expected would be so hurtful. Take one instance and feel the emotion that was then triggered inside of you. Feel it in your body. And do not be overwhelmed by it, but allow yourself to connect with that emotion. And see where that emotion originated from in your childhood. Does it feel familiar to you? Allow yourself to see yourself as a child when this emotion was particularly triggered. How old are you then? It could be that a certain picture flashes in your mind. You're drawn to a certain scene. Or it could be that there's an inner knowing. Maybe a very clear answer comes, or it's a little bit vague. But in any case, stay connected to that earlier episode. When that particular feeling was appropriate. It may be uncomfortable, but dare to stay with it. And from your adult perspective, ask that inner child what it needed at the time. And if you've gone back to the time when you were a baby, you would yourself know instinctively what is necessary. But if it's an older child, it will be able to tell you. And very often, all that is necessary is to fully witness what was happening. What needs did that child that you once were have? Perhaps those needs were not met at the time. at this particular time. And feel how it is if those needs would be met. Reassure your inner child that you are there, that you can see, and that the child is safe with you. And if certain emotions are arising, allow that. You can tell your inner child that it is not threatening for you, that you can hold space for all the hurt, all the anger, all the difficult emotions which may be arising. And for which perhaps there has not been space in the past. If this is triggering, breathe deeply from your belly, in and out through your mouth. And let these waves of emotion arise and ebb away. It could be that you are making contact with your inner child for the first time. And for the first time, your inner child feels truly seen. That could feel very vulnerable. And it can provide the space for all the hurt that has been suppressed and swallowed, not given expression to finally be seen. Keep breathing in and out, and know that you are supported just in the same way that you now can support your inner child, that vulnerable young part in yourself. And look from your adult perspective what it is that you can provide for your inner child. Perhaps that's reassurance that all is okay. That all the emotions that have never been expressed are equally welcome in the present. That you can hold them. That you're not threatened by them. And feel how slowly but surely the little child in you can relax. How nourishing and nurturing it is to be in contact with that younger part of yourself. And I invite you now to create a safe place for that younger part of you. Perhaps in your heart. And ask your inner child what it wants, how that space should be furnished. Maybe it's outside in a meadow or in a tree house. Use your imagination to create a wonderful place where this younger part of you can find safety, nurture, where it can play and give expression to the many talents that it holds. Some of which may be yet undiscovered. And place a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly. And stay connected to the inner child that carries not only difficult emotions from the past, but also incredible potential, creativity, pure joy, and play. And what you will discover as you make regular contact with your inner child, the more the difficult emotions are allowed to surface and are held with love and patience, the more these inequalities of creativity, joy, and playfulness will also arise and will enrich your life. So feel free to listen to this meditation as you feel called. And eventually you will be able to make contact with your inner child completely by yourself, just simply by placing one hand on your heart and one hand on the belly. Thank you very much for watching.